Welcome back. So MP Derek Sloan has been expelled from the Conservative Party caucus, booted after taking a donation from a well-known white supremacist. This comes after the caucus spent hours discussing whether or not he should be removed. There was a private vote. After the decision, Erin O'Toole released this statement. I'll just read part of it. The Conservative caucus voted to remove Derek Sloan not because of one specific event, he writes, but because of a pattern of destructive behavior involving multiple incidents and disrespect toward the Conservative team for over a year. Events of the past week were simply the last straw and led our caucus making the decision it did today. Derek Sloan will now sit as an independent, but he's not happy about it, and he's on our program. And I know we only have a couple minutes, so thanks for jumping on, sir. What is your response saying this is the straw that broke the camel's back, you are out?
Well, O'Toole is trying to save face because he got lambasted in caucus over how ridiculous the optics were of expelling me over, frankly, one of 13,000 donations that I had no idea was there. So he promised to come up with other reasons to sort of save face. Everything I've done has been public, Evan, and they're afraid of the influence that I have in the party. The straw that broke the camel's back is the fact that I've been organizing to bring delegates to our party's convention, and they know that I have a lot of them, and they're trying to get me out of there and discourage the delegates.
Now they're saying, Mr. Sloan, and I know we just got a couple minutes, so real quick, they're saying, one, you signed up this guy, Paul Fromm, as a member to the party. They've booted him out. It was your team that did it, they said, and they said he's a white supremacist. It was your donation. And then, they were not happy with you would not support to ban conversion therapy. They were not happy when you questioned Theresa Tam, the dual loyalty, asking, does she work for China? Does she work for Canada? He's just saying you're a problem. And there was a vote, and 50+1 said you were out. What's your response to that?
Yeah, so when it comes to Paul Fromm, that is absolutely incorrect. All party memberships go through the party. So yes, our different campaigns had websites and it linked to the party's website. You have no control over who signs up. So this person signed up not as Paul Fromm, but as Frederick P. Fromm through the party's website. We had no control over that. He donated through the party's website. We had no idea. They kept the 10% of that donation. They sent this guy a ballot. They would have looked at his driver's license when it came back to them. All of this was done at the party level. Apparently, he even signed up to be at the convention, which I believe they've canceled. But the fact is that all of these things happened at the party level, and we had no control over it, and frankly, had no idea.
So you're saying, and I understand you've said it was hypocritical, but just the vote happened today. How many people voted? I mean, I know it's a private vote. You're not in the party anymore. How many people voted to keep you?
So the numbers were not revealed to anybody. Only the caucus chair knows. And I just want to say one other comment. So, you mentioned the Dr. Tam thing. Erin O'Toole vigorously defended me in Ontario caucus during the Dr. Tam. He said, oh, this is just a ploy by Peter MacKay's people. This is silly. He reached out to my supporters. I have a Facebook post that he put out in the leadership saying, Erin was the only one to defend Derek. Therefore, Derek supporters should put him number 2. So this is, I mean, he says one thing one day and another thing the next. So this is who we're dealing with.
Mr. Sloan, I literally got a minute, so I just asked you for a very quick response. You're out of the party now. What are you going to tell your supporters?
Well, listen, I told them, do not leave the party. The party does not belong to Erin O'Toole. It belongs to each individual member, collectively as a group. Stay. If you're a delegate, remain being a delegate, and I'll keep fighting for the conservative values and principles that I always have, and I'll be happy to do that. I'll be proud.
All right. Mr. Sloan, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to keep this going. We asked Erin O'Toole to join us. He was not available. I appreciate you jumping on. I've only got about 20 seconds left in the show. That's Derek Sloan. Thank you, sir. This is not over, obviously, and we'll try to get reaction from the party.